When I think of Deutsch Kerrigan, I think of family. I would say the culture is collaborative. I think it's demanding, but in a good, positive way. I think the practice of law is demanding, being litigators is demanding, and it's extremely supportive.
This is the only place that I would want to practice law, and I'm honored to have been here for the entire 17-ish years of my career. It is wonderful to be a part of a team when everyone's rowing in the same direction, and everyone here really truly cares about getting the best results for the clients and, obviously winning because we're a little bit competitive.
For any business to last 100 years, that's saying something. For a law firm to last 100 years, I think that's a really, really big deal. The fact that this firm has gone through so many changes. This firm has gone through a world war. This firm has gone through a civil rights movement. This firm has gone through COVID, and somehow it is still thriving and growing, and it's just getting better. And when I say somehow, I think it's credit to the people who are here and have been here.
This is tremendous cooperation and willingness to do the hard things. Learn how to be a great mediator.
When I first started, I started working for Bob Kerrigan, and then a couple weeks after that, I started working with Joe McReynolds. Bob taught me how to be calm and collected and confident, and Joe taught me how to be detail-oriented and how to look for specifics. They're both very successful, but in their own ways, and I think I'm trying to take those pieces of their practices and build them into mine.
I've learned everything from Bob Kerrigan about developing relationships with clients, and what Bob did was just next-level stuff. But it was everything. It was about the way you could get up in a courtroom and you could get people's attention without yelling. It's a way that you could be a zealous advocate for your client without ever being aggressive. A way for literally to connect with jurors where jurors instantly kind of respect you and admire you and are willing to listen to you without ever making it about yourself.
The way he is not only in the courtroom for 50 plus years, but within the community, I think has been extremely important about the way the firm has been viewed. Before him and during him was Miriam Burkett, and Miriam Burkett was a total force. As a female attorney, obviously, I have so much respect and appreciation for what she dealt with, and she was an incredibly tough cookie.
Well, her nickname was the Dragon Lady. No kidding. People would bring her pleadings, she would rip them apart. She could deliver an answer you didn't want to hear, but in all the years I worked for her, she never said a crossword to me.
She was here well into her 90s, and even, at 100, she would come to the firm and visit, and she was a real inspiration. We've all had role models. I think there's these really strong, great attorneys who are going to make those folks in the past really proud. If you travel around this country as a lawyer and you mention our firm, they will talk about Bob Kerrigan. They all know him. And I think they're genuinely being nice about it. I believe that.
I get a little emotional about it. I've been here for 56 years. It was suggested to me by other lawyers that I knew that you should never go to work in your father's firm, because if you make a mistake, they want to fire you. And if you do well, then you're just Kerrigan's kid. Every lawyer in the firm that I've worked with always wanted to help, and that was passed on to me. I always want the lawyers I work with to be better than I.
You learn from them, you take what you want, right? You don't try to be someone else when you get here, because you can't, right? I'm never going to be Bob Kerrigan or Bert Cass or Phil Lorio, but I can learn from them and take what works for me.
It's amazing. I've been here, not including as a law clerk, 40 years in May. It's the only law firm I've ever worked at. It's really a legacy. I can remember driving by here with my mom, maybe when I was a law clerk, and her saying, "Oh, here, that's the best firm in the city." And we had a reputation, going back to Colonel Deutsch and Mr. Kerrigan, of being really top-notch lawyers, and we've always kept that up.
I think what makes Deutsch Kerrigan's 100th year anniversary significant is that the practice of law has changed so fast in the last 5 years, 20 years, and Deutsch Kerrigan has continued to grow and survive and thrive through all of those changes and done so gracefully.
For us to be turning 100 means that the firm and the men and women who were here before me and the ones who are here now are always willing to embrace that change and not be afraid of it, even though it can be a little bit scary. And that has made a huge difference, I think, and is a big part of why we're going to be going into this celebration.
What stands out to me about Deutsch Kerrigan is the people. This is a tough profession to work in. The hours are long. The one thing that, makes a difference a lot of places is the people that you work for, the people that you work with.
I think one of the things that can't be stressed enough is that we are a family. It has been very important to me to work in that atmosphere.
Jerry Glass likes to say we're a teaching hospital here. And so if you have a question, we encourage you to ask it, and we do our best to answer it.
I'm just going to tell you right now, our firm, we are younger and stronger at 100 years old, right? And you can pick any 2 attorneys at this firm under the age of 50, and I'll try a case with them against any of these attorneys I've gone up against in any of the other states. That's how excited I am about this next generation of lawyers that we have and the direction that the firm's going.
The firm being 100 is kind of like you walk around in sort of this, academic institution. You have all these different ideas that kind of flow around here. You have older lawyers who have been doing this for years, some younger lawyers who bring in new ideas.
I mean, it's a big family, and you'll probably hear that a lot. You create friendships and you create a sense of duty and loyalty, and you don't want to let people down, and you're there for one another professionally, personally. And it's a really great feeling.
One thing I've learned at Deutsch Kerrigan is that the most important thing we do every day is to figure out how we bring success to our clients. We're driven by that.
It may feel like just another case for us, but it's always a huge deal to your client. And that's so important to remember and respect what they're going through.
Business was really personal. You have to take an interest in not only the business, but you have to take an interest in the representative of the business that you were dealing with. You have to be a good lawyer, but the most important thing and the most important way of getting business is for the client representative to know you and like you and trust you.
At the end of the day, the Deutsch Kerrigan attorney is going to be the most prepared person in the office, in the conference room, in the courtroom. But we also are going to be professional, because every time you walk out the door, you're not just a Deutsch Kerrigan attorney when you're here in this office building from 9 to 5. It's something that you wear every day. And so as soon as you walk out your house every morning, you're a Deutsch Kerrigan attorney and you're representing Deutsch Kerrigan and what we care about and who we are. And so treating people professionally and with respect is a real core value for us. And then again, you're not going to find a more prepared attorney than a Deutsch Kerrigan attorney.